Hey guys, it is Sunday, March 26, 2017, and we are back with some more room designs. And here to share them with you today is Mandy. Hey, Mandy.
Hey, Michael.
And Michelle. Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Michael.
Now let's get right to it. This one is a tribute to a Webkinz Post, and it is a Dex Dangerous tribute room, and it was sent in by Pig Knuckles' mom, Ginger. Now I thought this was really cool because there's a lot of stuff crammed into this room, but it's all really, really well organized. And if you'll notice, each piece is almost a tribute. Well, it is a tribute to Dex. Isn't it cool?
It's cool. Who needs to win the mayoral election when you've got fans making a room like that?
This is a super fan room that would make Dex very proud.
Oh, yeah. I think Dex's ego would jump up a few notches if that's even possible.
I love they've got that mirror in the background, like the dressing room mirror. Which,
right.
That's great.
Yeah. And I love that. The bunk bed there that you can get from Spree. There's the poster. I mean, there's so much stuff.
Yeah, there's like a little area there where he can sort of have a soaker tub. And,
Exactly.
Yeah,
and even the kitchen is kind of intergalactic.
Totally. Yeah. And that wallpaper, actually, when we came out with trading cards several years ago, I believe the wallpaper, we did this whole theme that you could get through the trading cards, and they all had these little stars that were featured on them, like that wallpaper that you see there, and it just works perfectly because not only is it the blue and yellow color scheme sort of suited to Dex, it features those stars, and we all know that he's associated with the galaxy and space and the movies. So yeah, there you go. Great job, Pig Knuckles' mom, Ginger. Great tribute room. Let's move on here. Now, this is a hot air balloon festival, and this was sent in by Queen Allie. And now, Mandy, we've seen that Kinsville wallpaper in several designs recently. I think it really works perfect here.
Yeah, you know what? I love the simplicity of not using any. Well, I mean, they've got the creek tiles, but not using anything on the green flooring because it really makes the balloons stand out as if, you feel like they're just about to take off.
Exactly. You have to have the perfect weather for hot air balloons, so it must be the perfect day, and everyone's going out on their balloons for the day.
Yeah, and I can count 6 balloons there, and you can get them in all sorts of ways. I love that wacky balloon there, by the way.
Oh, I love that one too.
Yeah, which you can get during the Wacky Logout Carnival if you are lucky.
And a lot of the pets are wearing the same hat. I wonder if you have to wear that hat to drive the balloon.
That's right.
Maybe, yeah.
Yep. But again, I love that Kinsville wallpaper because it is, again, off in the distance. So it does give the illusion that these balloons are high up in the sky, flying over Kinsville. And as you said, Michelle, it needs to be perfect weather. And I think it is because there's a beautiful rainbow that is also over Kinsville. So really beautiful day for a balloon ride. So great job, Queen Allie. Now let's move on here. This is a Little Red Riding Hood room, and this was sent in by expert room designer Autumn. Look at this. So again, every one of their rooms tells a story. This one's no exception, of course. It's the story of Little Red Riding Hood, and there she is on the way to Grandma's house. And can you guys see the wolf? He's hidden in that picture.
Oh, dear.
Where is he?
In the tree.
Yeah, there you go. He's in the tree, just poking his head up in the tree. Hey, Michelle, what is that wallpaper again that they've used here with the beautiful blue trees?
Oh, that is the Enchanted Pond wallpaper.
Right, because I love that they've used it here because it really gives the illusion that there's like a really dark forest in the background, and then all of a sudden it's a nice, beautiful clearing, and there's Grandma's house. And that kind of contrast of good and bad and dark and light really worked well for the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Now, and what was that cottage from again? That was a PSI, correct?
Yes, for the Serenity Fox.
Right, and so that is an awesome item and works perfectly here.
And was that a PSI, that puddle? Is that like a frog PSI with the lily pad, or is that...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 lily pads there.
Oh.
There's the bed one on the left,
cool.
Right.
and then another one on the right.
That's right. I think they are PSIs, Mandy. I don't know. And guys, if you know, or maybe
guessing
Autumn,
they're
if you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the hill that's sort of right in behind the little cottage, too.
Right.
Cool. I didn't realize what that was. I thought it was the top of a tree that was hidden behind that fence.
And that fence is from the Freaky Forest room theme that we released for Halloween a
This
couple years
is
ago.
really beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Autumn always does a great job. Great job, Autumn. We are all jealous of your room designing skills. And here we go. We're moving on here. Here's Grammy's Garden. And this was sent in by E.O. Grammy. Again, these rooms really stand out nicely from that snowy background, but we've recently released all these different types of floor tiles that you can use in outdoor rooms. And so if you don't want snow to appear in Kinsville, you can use those tiles. But this is a beautiful design.
I love it. It's like an outdoor bedroom. because
Exactly.
they put 2 beds there, and then they've made sort of rooms with those plant tiles. I'm not sure what they are, because those are something that are about to bloom. I
Yes,
think.
they are growing garden items,
Yeah.
the little
Yeah.
seedlings. So it's perfect planting weather.
Yes.
And is that secluded garden fencing?
Yeah. Oh, yes, you're right. I was. Where's Mandy pointing? Yes, right at the back there. It's from the secluded garden theme, as well as the fountain in the front here.
Yeah, those are really beautiful too. Like, I love the way they've put them behind the bed. It sort of almost looks like a headboard, but yeah, it closes them in. That's
And we've got
really
a
lovely.
caterpillar and a butterfly.
Which, of course, would have a bedroom outside,
Exactly.
right? So that's perfect.
Yeah, and those 2 beds actually were super beds. I believe they were retired. But you get a super bed box where you can pick your own super bed every 10th pet and every 5th after that. I did say these were floor tiles, but they're not. That was the outdoor flooring, so I'm not sure if this is photoshopped or something.
No, you know what? I think we had a glitch where it stayed snowy in the background, but the floors turned to spring.
That's
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
Might have had a glitch. It's fixed now.
The ground was warmer than the air.
There you
so
go.
The snow melted.
There you go. It's all fixed now, but EO Grammy took this at the perfect time because it actually really looks beautiful and really works perfectly. Great job. Let's move on here. This is a country kitchen, and now this was sent in by Joy. Now, a lot of the items you see here are prizes that you can actually win when you play Jumbleberry Fields and fill up your jars of preserves because, of course, each time you do, you can trade that jar for a prize, including, like the kitchen items that you see on the left side of the wall there, that beautiful wallpaper, windows, rocking chair. There's lots of stuff there.
You know something I found out just today?
Yeah.
That if I feed my pet berries, does it sometimes give a prize?
It does. So
Yeah.
if you feed your pet a berry from Jumbleberry Fields, any 4, there is a small chance that you'll get a food prize. So there's a juice, a muffin, and a pie. But there's a very small chance that you can actually win one of the grand prizes that you would for filling up your jars of the preserves. That's the big decision in Jumbleberry
Yeah.
Fields. Do you feed the berries to your pet in order to try to win a prize instantly, or do you save them and add them to your jars? But I should mention, Mandy, that if you do feed your pet a berry and actually manage to win a prize, you don't get to choose the prize.
No,
it's
you
a random
just
prize.
get
Yeah.
something. Yeah, but I was gonna say Joy must have been playing a lot of Jumbleberry Fields because wow, those
Yes.
those are hard to collect. Those prizes. It takes a while.
Michelle, we do sell Jumbleberry Field seeds.
We do, yes. All 4 different types of jumbleberries. So sugarberries, pickleberries, and moonberries. You can plant them and harvest them every few days.
Nice, that's awesome. So
okay.
that's a good way to fill your jars faster. Those are available in the W Shop under Seeds in Fun Stuff. So lots of stuff. Great job, Joy.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Now, we've seen a lot of nurseries, but I thought this one was really unique. It's a Seahorse family nursery, and it was sent in by Pam.
That is so pretty. That's the new Sassy Seafaring.
Yes.
Seafaring. Sorry.
Sassy seafaring wallpaper and the windows as well.
Oh, and then they've mixed it. I don't know. I can't remember what that flooring is called, but it goes really nicely with
It's
that
the plush
wallpaper.
flooring
Oh,
from the plush
okay.
theme. Yep, from the
It
W
works
Shop.
really
It's built
well.
with Webkinz Cash.
Oh, and this person got really lucky with the mystery bags. That monkey lamp, the pink one, was a rare from our mystery bags.
Okay,
It's a
'cause,
great
yeah,
item.
I've never seen that.
Isn't there a black and white one version
There's
or
a
something too?
cat version as
Okay.
well that's black and white, yes.
Very cool, but you guys, if you haven't already, check out those mystery bags at the e-store. They're really, really cool, and there's a lot of unique stuff that you can win from them. And I believe that they're all sellable, sendable, tradable.
Yes.
That's cool.
The new prizes are all tradable, sellable.
Very neat. And, it is a Seahorse family nursery. So if you notice, I love some of the touches here that, like, the toy box have barnacles or growing on it or some shells growing on it. And they have that coffee table that's kind of an underwater scene. And there's that sea monster plushie on top of it. So all those little touches really work well.
So are those Vacation Island prizes? The table and the
No, the
monst-
table actually is an exclusive item.
Oh,
and
okay.
that toy box there with the shells on it, it is from a underwater theme that you can get from the W Shop.
Okay.
Yeah, so
but
there
I
you
think
go.
the green octopus thing.
Oh,
but
sorry.
maybe I'm
Yes,
wrong.
yes. The plush. Yes, the octopus plush is a souvenir that you can get from
Oh,
Sheldon
okay.
Souvenir Shop. So there you go. Let's move on here. This one's a really nice and simple design. It's a yoga studio, and it was sent in by Flute Player 2011. Those yoga mats, I believe, are a Webkinz prize pool prize, so you can get one every single time you spin the Wheel of WoW, 15 days, or complete a full week of Kinz Care. But not a lot of items, again, were used here, but really, really comes across as a nice yoga studio.
Yeah, you don't want too much in a yoga studio, right? This is very relaxing. Wow.
Yes.
And they've got the spa towels. And
Yes.
Nice little waterfall.
And the
Yeah.
bamboo adds a little bit of life to it.
Mm-hmm.
This is really, really lovely for a yoga studio. Perfect.
Absolutely. Great job, Flute Player 2011. Let's move on here. Now, last time we saw a blooming room, and here's another one. It's a blooming spring room that was sent in by ADM Trade. We were talking about how it's tough to design with these items from the blooming room theme because there's so much detail to them. But I think ADM Trade did a really great job here, and especially adding all those spring touches.
Yeah, I love the way they've got the washroom over here with the bath and the sink. And then the kitchen is really nice and big with lots going on and the table there. And then some seating areas. It's really well organized.
Yeah, and this one is so different from the last one we saw, I believe, because they're highlighting sort of the yellow in amongst all the greens. So you get these pops of yellow in this room, which I really like.
Yeah, and lots of those, like you see those wreaths on the wall and the little eggs on the table. Those are from a previous spring celebration. Those were prizes that you could win. And I love those umbrellas that are hanging on the wall there that are filled with tulips as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, also a spring celebration prize. So great job, ADM Trade. Let's move on. There's just a couple left here, but this one, again, not a lot of stuff were used to design this room, but they've organized it in a really interesting way. It's a nature wonderland, and this was sent in by Maya Lacey.
This is so pretty. Again, like really, really simple.
Yeah.
But really nicely done.
Yeah, it has a high impact, I guess, the contrast of the bright pink and the green.
Yes. And a lot of stuff here you can get at the W shop, except for that lion topiary, which is an exclusive item. Really cool. Now let's take a look at this one. It's the last one today that we're going to see, and it's a Pixie Treehouse, and this was sent in by Newfie. Now, Michelle, a lot of the stuff here was from the e-store, correct?
Yes, we've got some mini theme items in here. I believe it's the Woodland Fairy.
Okay.
I believe that. And it's sort of the birch bark kind of feel to these fairy items.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like you're right inside the tree trunk,
Yes.
don't you? It's really, really magical. I love it.
Right inside the tree trunk and almost maybe underground a little bit, because if you look at the top of that wallpaper, it almost seems like that's the grass outside growing. So
It's really
neat.
beautiful. I love all the hints of pink that they've used that pick up on those mushrooms growing or fungi growing on the wall. And then they've used like the flowers and the heart rug down there from, can't remember what that was from, but yeah, it works really nicely with this theme.
Yeah,
That
and
was
the
a Dr. McStuffins giveaway prize that we
okay.
did a promotion, yeah.
flower columns you see on either side are from our Webkinz theme, but it actually works really well in
Wow.
here.
Yeah, lots of different stuff, but I could just stare at this one all day. I mean, you can just notice all these little details and little touches. So great job, Newfie, on your Pixie Treehouse. Love it. And guys, thank you to everybody who sent us a room design. Keep them coming. You can send them to us at letsbuild@gans.com. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, to our YouTube channel. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Check it out at youtube.com/Webkinz. And Mandy, thank you so much again for joining me.
Thank you.
And Michelle, thank you as well for joining me.
Of course. Thanks, Michael.
All right, guys, and thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.